Hey Pisces, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I'm here with your March 2019 reading. If anyone wants a personal reading, feel free to email me at tara@tarastarot.com. So, yeah, things are definitely changing for you. This is a very interesting, intense period. It's all good. I mean, things are looking great, but there may be a couple things for you to keep in mind and kind of look out for. So I'm just going to summarize a couple things, and then we're going to go through all the cards. So it's definitely clear right now that something new is developing. Something's like, kind of something's coming into form, like your ships are coming back. You're starting to kind of see things move forward, and there's kind of like an exciting new path or motivation for you to continue, or a new inspiration, or it's like really wanting to go, you know, something exciting, something's generating power, something is opening up for you and moving forward. And it's like almost, it's this turning point where like you're being absolved from the past. You can really let go of the past and embrace this new future. It's like time. You're meant to, it's a clean slate, like follow this passion, follow this path, follow this idea. It's like, okay, go, all engines go. What's that term? It's like, go. Now there's going to be something unexpected that comes up in the near future. This is what I want to look at, and it might be causing you to be a little fearful or feel stuck, like be afraid of moving forward because of what might happen or what could go wrong or yada, yada, yada. So we're going to look at that. The outcome looks great. There may be a little hurdle, but we'll talk about that. Okay, so let's go through it. So right off the bat, well, yeah, I kind of want to start there. Okay, so right off the bat, we've got these three cards all lined up in the present, okay? So we've got what's underneath the situation and kind of driving everything. What's the subconscious? Three of Wands. What's the present? What's the most important core energy of the reading? The Page of Wands, and what's hanging overhead. What's the conscious goal? What's the thought process? What's apparent on the surface? The Knight of Wands. So all this, a lot of Wands energy, a lot of excitement, willpower, inspiration, a vision, wanting to pursue something and follow that belief, follow that passion, okay? Passionate movement forward, passionate development. So the Three of Wands is saying, look, you know, what you've put out there is starting to come back to you. This is generating enough energy now where you can kind of take your hands off. You know, it can supply itself. This fire can stand on its own. So there is something that, you know, you see the signs that, yeah, this is okay, here we go. And now this may be you continuing to move forward with this idea, or now you take a new step, a new direction, because now that this has generated enough support, it can support itself. Now maybe you can go, okay, move in another direction related to this that you need to go in. Now that you don't have to watch over this as much anymore, it's like, okay, I'm free to now take the next step. And the Knight of Wands is even a more powerful energy. It's really not wasting any time, following your gut, heeding this call, going. You know what you want, you know where you want to go, and going as fast as you can. So there's a lot of juice here. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of looking forward, looking towards the future. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Judgment card. So, you know, there's this faded energy right now. Your soul's meant to go through this liberation, this absolution, this freedom to move forward. The Judgment card is when, you know, all of our all of our pasts are forgiven. All of our pasts are reconciled. We can just let that go. It's a brand new clean slate. We can embrace our new future. We can embrace our new start. We have a revelation. We see where we're going. So it is time now. You know, it's saying everything's in alignment for you to embrace this new future, this new potential, this new life. Now, you might be feeling a little emotionally hesitant about this, some of you, because crossing the page in the present, we've got the Four of Cups. So this is when we might be a little oblivious to greater emotional fulfillment, or we might want to kind of be resistant to that for fear of, you know, being hurt or extending ourselves. Because the Four of Cups energy is when we're kind of like, okay, you know, life's not great. I'm not super happy, but I guess what I have, I should be thankful for and just, you know, settle for this. Like, it's not that bad. But when we're thinking in those terms, we can miss an opportunity that presents itself to us. You know, we want to be open to more. We don't want to be jaded and believe this is as good as it gets, you know. There is something on offer to you. There is something available to you that will make you more emotionally fulfilled. So think about that. Now, interestingly enough, I don't know if it really is for some people like you've been hurt, so you're a little gun shy about taking another risk or moving forward. Because in the recent past, we have the Knight of Cups. So it's almost making me feel like for some of you, this might be about distancing yourself from romance, or a romantic connection kind of fizzled out, or, you know, the focus on romance is somehow on the back burner, is passing away. So whether this is about a person, whether this is about a romantic dream, a romantic ideal, and you kind of going, you know, I just don't know anymore if I believe in that, you know. But that's at cross purposes, or supporting. Okay, so if this is at cross purposes with this new energy, this is saying, you know, you might be a little gun shy and conflicted about moving forward because you kind of want to keep your heart guarded. Or this can be what's motivating you to move forward, because maybe you have moved on from this connection, or moved on from this romantic hope or romantic whatever. And so now that you've moved on from that, you're following a new path. You're following a new inspiration. You're following new possibility. So either way. Now, there is some kind of unexpected shock in the near future, unexpected change, unexpected upheaval. So the Tower, what is this? We're going to look at this. You know, this is when the universe steps in and gives us a good wake-up call. Anything that's built on illusion, false foundations, anything that's not serving us moving forward, anything that's disempowering us or imprisoning us or limiting our consciousness gets removed from our life. It's almost like when we're not really wanting to do that ourselves, or we don't really see the picture, and all of a sudden the universe is like, okay, we have to remove you from this, because we know ultimately the real you doesn't want to be in this situation if you knew everything. So we're going to just take this and destroy this and get this out of the way as fast as possible so you can move forward. So what you're left with is the truth. What you're left with is, you know, you can start building again something that will last, something that is true, something that, you know. So this is a blessing in disguise, but we're going to kind of see what's up with this. Because your fear, we've got the Eight of Swords. So I don't know. I'm thinking this probably ties together. Whatever happens in the near future that's unexpected might trigger some, might make you feel disempowered, might make you feel a little afraid to move forward. What will happen? What if this? I have to protect myself against that. What if I get hurt by this? What if that? That's this position. And what happens is we get so consumed with what might go wrong that we limit ourselves and we just don't move out anywhere. We're just completely disempowered, and we're completely, so that's a fear. So we're going to look at that. Now, coming up for you, we've got the Strength card. So you do have the strength to, you know, follow this new path you want to follow, to overcome the Tower, to, you know, this is inner mastery. This is mastery of the self. So you're able to navigate these situations, and you're able to move through this in a way that will not eat you up, will not swallow you up, but it's a calling to really remind yourself what you're made of and step up to the plate, and really have the strength to overcome those more lesser evolved energies within us that, you know, it's like self-control, it's self-mastery. Because when we have that, we can be more peaceful and have more control over how we react to things, how we handle things. You know, it's really, we're not swept up and, you know, out of control and at the mercy of these events. We are able to control and measure our reactions and our experience of this. All right. I want to look at the Tower before we go to the outcome. So let's get some clarity on that. This may be sometimes the Tower can happen and we're like, thank goodness I'm released. Couldn't have come any sooner. I'm so grateful. Sometimes the Tower comes up and we so don't see it coming and we kind of like the illusion we've been living in, and that can be a different, more challenging wake-up call. But at the end of the day, this is meant to free us and leave our lives, and it's just something that, it's a false reality we're building that needs to be removed because it ain't what we think it is. So let's see how this is really applying to everybody. Ooh, that just flew right out of the deck. Ace of Swords. Yeah, so it's all about gaining the truth. So any illusion, you're going to see it for what it is. You're going to see the situation for what it is. You're going to have some kind of epiphany, some kind of breakthrough. You're going to be able to cut away any of the dead wood. This is being removed. You don't want to live in this tower anymore. There's somewhere better for you. There's a better reality that's actually more in alignment with what you truly want and who you truly are. So this falsehood needs to be blown out of the water. And look, victory's here, baby. Clarity, triumph. You see the truth. You get to the bottom of it. And when we see the truth and we get to the bottom of something, we don't have to waste our energy building this false reality. We don't have to be somewhere that, you know, removes us from the path we really want to be on. Wow. I'm going to get one more card for that. Okay. Eight of Wands. So there's this, something's developing, something's unfolding, something's about to land. This is also communication, getting the answer, getting the news you've been waiting for. This is big. So there's a culmination coming in the near future where you really get the answer, you get news, you get the true perspective, you get insight, you get an important message, and it changes your reality in the best way. You're no longer living in illusion or tied up in something that is a waste of time. Whoa. Remember this judgment energy, okay? Moving forward. Absolution, freedom. Being freed from this tower. Being freed from the coffin, right? Wow. Waking up to the truth. Again, the Judgment card's about enlightenment, revelation. Getting news, getting communication, getting the answer, seeing clearly, getting a new aha moment, having a new perspective. That's what we're talking about. Whoa. Okay. Outcome. We've got 4 cards. Beautiful cards. The Sun, Page of Cups, Queen of Wands. So, a lot of joy, you know, getting out there, seeing things clearly, knowing the playing field, knowing what, let's go one by one because it's easier. You know, knowing, okay, the sun will come out tomorrow, you know, yeah, here it is. You're kind of going on this journey, you're starting this new, you're embarking on this new path, You know, your life is being restructured, probably because you're in line with this new path and you are ready to take this step forward. So the universe is like, okay, they're ready, and the truth is set free. And there's this awakening and liberation, leading to happiness, leading to joy, leading to clarity, leading to, it's like that sunny park with the perfect grass and the perfect day, and you just want to run through the fields like a little kid and be free and happy in you. That's what the sun is. Energy, happiness, joy, you know, great. So then we have the Page of Cups here. So this is about a new level of emotion in yourself, a new level of emotion being communicated to you by another person, an uplifting message. This is deepening the heart. This is expanding your emotions. This is nurturing a new emotion. Maybe you've had your heart closed off for a while and now it's just starting to open again. Maybe you've struggled with self-doubt and you're gaining this new level of self-love for yourself. Maybe you've just heard a healing word from someone that, you know, it's just this beautiful, new, precious energy of emotional receptivity and growth. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. So I wonder if this ties into the Page and the Knight in terms of, okay, now by the outcome you've developed into the Queen. So the Queen is, you know, man or woman, she's sure of herself. She knows her power. She's attractive and magnetic. Her energy draws people in. She knows how to be charismatic and powerful. So there's this new level, I feel like, of confidence, of self-esteem, of ability to affect those around you and align with, you know, get what you want, being confident and charismatic and attractive to other people. Also being in your truth, not apologizing for yourself. So this is looking really powerful for the outcome here. Like you're going to be feeling great, feeling a new level of emotional fulfillment. Again, oh my gosh, remember with the center present card crossing the main card, the 4. So I feel like by the end of this is really about you opening up. You know, it's like a new level of emotion does come into the picture and a new level of fulfillment. And you're just feeling good, feeling confident, feeling where you should be. Now we do have the 5 of Wands in the outcome, so there may be some kind of hurdle. This is minor. This is just like any oppositional energy, any detour, anything you got to push through and apply your will. So, you know, it's saying that along with this journey and along with this process and along with this new thing you're going for, there will be times when, you know, there are hard points and conflicts, but it's just about continuing to apply your will and follow your vision, and you overcome that. You know, it's temporary. It's just part of the game with anything. There's going to be moments that try to stop you, or hurdles you have to overcome, challenges. But, you know, it's about applying, like I said, that intention and your energy to overcome that and hanging in there. Nothing big, though, minor, just like it comes along with the territory. Oh, one more thing before we go. The King of Cups was in the environment. So I don't know. I mean, I wonder how, like, I do feel like there's a romantic element here because we do have the Knight of Cups in the recent past. So this may even be like, for some of you, like, not that, you know, romanticism is fading, but like that you had this kind of important romantic experience in your recent past. Some movement forward was made, some declaration was made, or just the feelings are so intense. And maybe you were like a little, the 4 of Cups, gun shy about that. You know, oh, I want to be cautious, or I don't know if I want to accept this cup. But it looks like you do accept the cup. You know, the Page of Cups in the outcome and the King of Cups in the environment. So maybe there is this emotional budding connection. Maybe there is this emotional communication or this emotional potential with someone. Or if not a romantic thing, I mean, it could just be someone with good intentions is around you and is supporting you, or offering you advice, offering you a listening ear. You know, the King of Cups is really noble, trustworthy, in touch with his emotions, but grounded, mature. So that's interesting. But yeah, like something could be communicated to you also where like this shocking thing in the near future, and this communication could be someone telling you something, like someone saying, hey, and it shocks you. It blows apart your preconceived notion about that person or your preconceived notion about your life. So you're getting some kind of truth, and you're going to feel good about it. And you're like ready to move forward on this journey, I feel like. And you have the strength to do it. So any fear you have, just keep in mind, it really is just a fear. You know, we protect ourselves to not be hurt. We protect ourselves for fear of being hurt. But when we protect ourselves and cut ourselves off, we are creating a self-fulfilling prophecy where we don't get what we want either. You know, we don't open our heart, so we don't get the relationship anyway. Well, what sense does that make? You know, it's like you want this relationship, you want a connection, and this may not be about a relationship for everyone, but I'm speaking on the people that this does resonate for. And you can apply this to anything too. But you want this thing, right? You want this goal, and you're thinking, oh gosh, what if I don't get it? What if I'm rejected? What if I don't have that? What if I don't get that? So instead of even opening myself to it, I'm going to shut myself from fear, from any hurt that could come along with that. But you still don't get what you want. That's 100% guarantee you don't get what you want. Right? So we want to be careful of that. Okay? We want to stay open to life. Otherwise, we're never going to get what we want, right? And this is showing up as a fear. This is showing up as at crossed purposes with this new spark and motivating, inspirational new path you want to follow. So please, you know, put these thoughts in their proper places. Really look at, is this a justifiable? What do I want? What am I willing to risk? You know, where is this all coming from? And make sure you're in alignment with what's good for you and healthy for you and moving you forward, and not just out of fear. You don't want to do something out of fear just to protect yourself out of fear. That's not, that's not true. You want to do something out of love, out of desire, out of wanting something, out of wanting to move forward, out of wanting to expand. We're meant to expand. We're not meant to shrivel up. And you know what I mean? So anyway, you get my point. Okay. But yeah, no, it looks great for you. I feel like you really are engaging with life, because the sun is about engaging, getting out there, running through that field, playing the sports, seeing people, you know, being out there. And this is opening up to an emotional level, and this is feeling secure and confident. So I feel like you are entering this new phase, and you're about to get a truth bomb, and ultimately you're going to be really happy with how this whole thing pans out. So Pisces, hope this helped. If it resonated with you, please leave comments, and if you want to look at your specific situation, if you do have questions about where you're finding yourself right now, please email me at tara@tarastarot.com. Okay, everybody, have a great month. I'll see you next time. Bye.